Ever heard that old myth that humans swallow 8 spiders a year in their sleep or something like that? I'm sure if you're anything like me, you probably sewed your mouth shut and vowed to never sleep again for the rest of your life. Well, here's some solace for you. That's actually not true. Not sure where that myth came from, but you could open your mouth easily with that in mind. Wait, or can you? Maybe there's something a little less creepy crawly, but equally concerning that ends up in your mouth. And it's not even just in your sleep. It's the friend and foundation of landfills across the world. Plastic. And every week you ingest enough plastic that you could make a credit card. Let's see where all that comes from.
3-minute flicks. Entertaining, educating, and enlightening.
A recent study from the University of Newcastle in Australia found that weekly we ingest enough plastic to make a credit card or even a Lego brick, the enemy of unsuspecting parents' footsteps. Over the course of a year, we could make a dinner plate made up of 100,000 tiny pieces of plastic. Over the course of 10 years, we could make an entire lifesaver. Not the candy, the big water donut. And in our entire lifetime, we could make 2 entire large recycling bins out of the microplastics we consume. So what are microplastics? Microplastics are teeny tiny pieces of plastic less than 5 millimeters long, or roughly the size of a sesame seed. These are usually shut off by plastic products and either end up inside of us, the ocean, or other living things. While this may be the first you're hearing of it, microplastics certainly aren't new and have actually been traced back to plastic products over 50 years old. Microplastics can be found in the packaging of the food that we eat, swallowed by the fish and animals we consume, lining the insides of our bottles and in the salt of our oceans. Now, becoming walking plastic factories is all well and good, but we have to figure that since we're not entirely mechanical, there's no way that all this plastic in our bodies can be good, right? Right. Depending on the amount of exposure your body has to microplastics, negative effects can be found in the liver, the lungs, brain cells, your fertility, and even heightened risks of certain types of cancer. With that in mind, how can you avoid consuming all of these plastics? Well, it can be nearly impossible for someone living a regular lifestyle, considering microplastics can also be found in pasta, bread, honey, rice, milk, utensils, toothbrushes, toothpaste, and a lot more. I'll stop there because we could probably fill all 3 minutes if I keep breaking out into all the different ways that plastic ends up inside of us. For the time being, it's impossible to tell whether or not the plastics are going to be major health hazards or just weird side effects of a plastic-based society. Hopefully we'll manage to find ways to keep these plastics from ending up inside of us before we all start turning into walking recycling bins.
Three-minute flicks. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. We create new videos weekly.